in almost every retail store that BTC has around the country. So we're duplicating our services and products around the country. So, you know, the person in Abaco or Eleuthera can get this, or Exuma, exactly.
It should be like that.
The same quality of service, the same products as the person in New Providence or even in Grand Bahama. And so that's very important to us, and so we're very happy to do that. And so we're quite excited. So as we're offering, you know, new products and services, we are improving what we do on the ground as well.
Excellent. Wonderful. Because that's all we want, you know.
Yeah.
And I know that unfortunately C&W and Lime, and we all know this BTC situation has been it's been a political football, and people have been talking about it. But at the end of the day, all we want is service, you know.
Yes, I want to ask.
Like Therese would say, need a service? Yeah. We just want service.
Yeah. Can I ask a difficult question?
You can ask whatever you want to ask, Gina.
Okay. Jerome, I want to ask this question, and I know it might be a bit difficult, but I'm going to ask you it anyway.
She's prefacing. Brace yourself.
As I hold on to the monitor.
We know that the present government has made an indication that they wish to buy back the shares for a price, I think, of $100 million.
Sorry,
okay?
I laugh.
Right? So I'm just wondering, would that affect any of the services or anything? I mean,
I'll tell you this much, Gina, and I'm sort of happy in a way. I mean, we certainly are not commenting on what is happening because our position is that is a shareholder to shareholder discussion.
But the public would want to know whether or not it's going to affect their services.
We are concerned and committed to customer service.
Yes.
It is for us business as usual.
Okay.
It has been and it will continue to be. So BTC is operating as it has been in the past, very focused on providing the best possible services and the best possible customer care that we can.
Right.
And that is the long and short of it. Whatever is happening between the government of the Bahamas and cable and wireless communications is between them.
Right, but we will just add one last point that it has been stated factually, and you could correct me, that the last year has been one of the most successful that the Bahamas Telecommunications Corporation has ever experienced. Is that correct?
It is, yes. It has been a phenomenal year for the company.
Right.
And I want to say this too, that the credit really goes to the employees.
Yes.
Because what has happened to BTC could not have happened without the commitment of the employees. Any new owner coming into any situation, no matter how great your plans and systems are, if your employees do not buy into what you are doing, it will not work.
Right, the internal customer.
Clearly, our employees and my fellow co-workers, and you know, I'm new on the job, and
yes,
so
of course.
A lot of this is still so very fascinating to me because it's a whole new and exciting world to me. But you know, I have the honor and privilege to work alongside some of the most dedicated and hard-working people, you know, in this country. I think people don't always understand the amount of work that goes into providing telecommunications to the entire Bahamas. We aren't just providing services to New Providence, you know.
Yes.
We have to be concerned about those 25 customers in
True Brew, Crooked Island.
Right.
Those 20 customers or 50 customers we have in Meguana.
And you're still doing that because a lot of times
course.
when the giant company comes in, it is felt that they're not going to give that same kind of service that the government owned.
It is.
Okay.
It is
good to know.
The same level of service
yes.
that we're providing.
Because it's expensive.
And we have to, you know, and the thing for me is, you know, I'm a family island person.
So am I.
You know, after traveling this country so many years in news, one of the things I learned is that the Bahamas is such a unique place because we have so many different
archipelago.
We have so many different people with so many different cultural nuances, and people require certain things. But you know, family islands are very special because they too require that extra attention.
Correct.
You know, like our family island managers tell me, you know, we have a call center now called BTC that you call in with all of your problems and you're dealt with by a customer service representative. But you can't tell Ma Bell in Crooked Island to call BTC. Because you understand what I'm saying? We still provide that one-on-one service to our customers, and it does make a difference. And no matter how we try to, you know, to change certain things with the company and how we do business, there's still a certain human touch that we still have. One thing that I really like about working with the company, our CEO Jeff Houston, who Chrissy has a humongous crush on.
Yeah, I do.
And I keep telling him
He's
about is
lovely.
married with children.
He's lovely.
So-
He told me he has 4 children, so he can't afford me.
Right.
He's down to earth.
One thing I admire about
He said that.
our CEO is that he took it upon himself to travel
Yes.
to every island in the Bahamas where BTC employee is located.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
the Irish in him.
And you know, we do company road shows at minimum once a year, where we go to every single area
Right.
where BTC employees are located, and we take our executive team who presents the company's plan.
Excellent.
We tell all of our employees this is where the company is headed in the next 6 months, in the next year, in the next 2 years.
So teamwork is essential.
And so we may not go to every island, but in some instances we bring the employees of those islands to one island, and we all get together as a
Okay.
group. And so you
So
interact.
that is true.
Of course, you interact with the CEO. You meet all the executives, and then of course we have a staff event at the end of it. So it's an opportunity.
Can you not
for-
just do a bowling thing?
Yes, it's an opportunity. We'll talk about bowling too. It's an opportunity for us to reach out to our internal customers. You mentioned
that's
it, Chrissy.
important.
Our internal
The
customers
internal customer.
are equally, if not more important than our external customers, because they are the ones who touch the external customers every day. So
Well
we
said.
have to be very concerned about them. And a part of that comes into me. And you're quite right. We just completed our bowling.
I read about it. Yeah.
Yes, we our New Providence employees got an opportunity to bowl, I think, for a couple of weeks.
And
Most of it
Barry-
happened while I was in London. I was so good they sent me off to the Olympics.
I mean, sorry. Can I laugh?
Yeah, so we, part of what we're doing as well is trying to raise the morale of our employees. And we had a really, really good
That's
time.
good.
Barry won. Barry
Yes,
Wilmer.
yes,
Barry goes
yes.
to Detroit. Hi, Barry.
Yes, so we had a fun league and a
That's
serious
good.
league, and we're going to do, stuff for all of our employees all over the length and breadth of the Bahamas.
That's
because
great.
that's really important.
Let's
So
go
that's-
to the phone lines.
Yes.
Also, I'm getting a text. Yes, I do have a crush on Jeff Houston, but I also have a crush on Tella Simonette as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to Berenice Johnson, who's on the line. Yeah, I do.
BTC's not providing you with no husband, Just so you know.
Or a
Just clarify.
phone.
Yeah.
Or a phone.
We might get to a phone, but no husband, I can't put that on.